Am I the butthole for ignoring my mother-in-law after she made an announcement at my wedding? Edit update below. I, female, 24, was married recently to my childhood sweetheart, male, 24. Pretty small due to COVID, but it was planned well in advance, so we didn't cancel, just kept it to family, and we plan to have a party with everyone else at a later date. For some background on my husband, his parents had him pretty young, 18 and 19 respectively, and he has a very close family. Our wedding reception was quite intimate, but we had the traditional speeches planned: father of the bride, best man, husband's brother, groom. It was only the day before that my mother-in-law asked if she could have the mic to say a few words when we sat down to eat, and we said that would be great, but that she would need to go before my husband. Stupidly, we figured she would talk about us at our wedding, so we never asked what she planned to say. Big mistake. She announced that she's expecting a baby. She's still pretty young and very healthy, but it was a huge shock that just completely took over all night. What's even worse for me is that I am also pregnant, and we planned to announce it at the wedding, but I told my husband to just leave it out of his speech. Everything felt a bit sour for me after that, so. After the wedding, I didn't speak to my mother-in-law for a few days, and I got a call from her sister, a guest, to ask what was up. I explained that I felt like the attention was taken away from us without our permission. I would have said no, but still, and it was so unfair to spring that on us. Apparently I ruined my own wedding because I was obviously pissed off about the good news and that I was being totally selfish. Maybe I was, but it was my wedding day that was already ruined by a pandemic. Husband is on my side, though clearly feels a bit uncomfortable telling his mom that, which I get, as I don't want to have this argument directly with a pregnant woman either. The rest of the family is split down the middle, my side and his, because it was such a close family event anyway and we all need some happiness. Now I'm starting to wonder if I overreacted and spoiled everything. Am I the butthole? Edit. Wow. I didn't expect this response. I'm really feeling the love, and thank you all for the congratulations. I just wanted to answer some of the recurring comments and questions for info. Firstly, my husband was planning to speak to his mother in a week or two, just not straight away. A few reasons for this: he's angry, and he didn't want to blow up at a woman who's still around that sensitive pregnancy stage. He wanted time to cool off. He wanted to give her a chance to reflect and apologize on her own. I respect this decision 100%. He is my rock and I will not hear a word against him. Secondly, my brother-in-law is only 42. I've seen a few comments that are quite shaming about her age, which are making me quite uncomfortable. She wants to be a grandmother, and I think finding out would have made her really happy, but I didn't want to attach how I felt at that moment to the announcement of my little one. On a similar note, I didn't want to be thinking about this after my wedding either, which is partly why I blocked her out. Thirdly, my petty revenge self would love her to have a baby shower, but I really doubt it. They're not such a big thing in the UK, and despite how she seems, she's actually really good about the restrictions that could still be in place. Her birthday is in May though, so I'm not ruling anything out. Update. First of all, thanks to everyone for the help and for the congratulations. We read as many comments as we could, and for the most part you're all lovely, if perfectly petty, people. So, after seeing so many comments telling him/us to just confront my brother-in-law, my husband and I went to see his parents this evening, garden, socially distanced. Husband made the point that we would be dragging this out if we didn't just speak to her, and we agreed that it was the mature move at this point. He also apologized to me for not speaking to her sooner after reading here, though I still think some of you were a little harsh on him. It started okay, making tea, complimenting my dress again, but no apology, so I explained how she made us feel without mentioning the baby, that it was our day, that she took the attention away from our love, that we were already sacrificing our dream wedding due to a pandemic, and she soured it for us. Father-in-law actually apologized immediately, but she started sobbing, kept mentioning her baby and how we ruined her pregnancy announcement too, so if anything we were both to blame. It was the sympathy card for ages. Eventually my husband told her that he was really happy about the baby, but that she should have asked us, and she pointed at me and said she wouldn't have let me, which just told us she knew exactly what she was doing, and I have zero regrets now. We tried. Best part? My husband stood up, told her she was being a narcissistic bitch, and led me out. He was pretty mad and stopped the car on our way home to tell me that any future forgiveness would be dependent on me, but that he could happily cut her from our lives after this. As it is, we're going no contact for a while and seeing how we feel later on. Boundaries were mentioned a lot, and we'll keep them in mind. We did not mention our pregnancy at all. She still doesn't know, and we probably won't tell her ourselves because she doesn't deserve that. That's as petty as we're going to get. Thanks for the help. Not the butthole. You never make a personal announcement at a wedding without the couple's knowledge and permission. Yeah, doing that type of thing is so tacky. Not the butthole original poster. The tacky side of me wants original poster to host a celebration party for brother-in-law, and then announcing her own pregnancy at that party. Or announce it at brother-in-law baby shower or something, would be funny. We all need some happiness, right? I'd lean into her being a grandmother now. The pettiness. I love it. Truly where Reddit comes together. That's a fantastic point. She'll at some point have two toddlers around her, one calling her mom and the other grandma. That happened to my mother. I have a sister and brother younger than one of my nieces. Irish Catholic family, you see. Yes. I would wait till her birthday party to congratulate her on being a grandmother. Original poster, why didn't you tell us sooner? Well, husband and I were going to tell everyone at an event earlier, but we didn't want to steal brother-in-law's thunder at our wedding. That'd be so rude. I think the wording should be a bit more subtle. Well, we had planned to announce at the wedding, but then you made your announcement, and we knew it wouldn't be fair to make our wedding day about us. People like that wouldn't get the sarcasm and would just nod along. Oh wow, you're totally right, thanks for not doing that. Me being petty as F, as the expectant bride, I would have taken the mic immediately after brother-in-law, and said, oh wow, that's so awesome of our mother of the groom to make that amazing announcement, because not only will she be new mommy, we are making her new grandma too. Her child and grandchild can grow up side by side, so #blessed, angelic face, and just mic drop. See, I would have a hard time not turning the wedding around and making it over the top about brother-in-law. Oh, what wonderful news. You should take my seat, so we can all celebrate such a wonderful life event with you. We wouldn't want our wedding reception to overshadow your joy in sharing such a wonderful moment with family. No, hubby. Don't go on about us, we should celebrate the fact that you're going to be a big brother. What a wonderful wedding gift that your mother would choose to share that with all of us. I'm sure everyone being here agrees that it's an absolutely fabulous way to bring our wedding reception to a conclusion. We should really focus on brother-in-law's news now. She can tell us all about how she passing a pregnancy test while we eat. Dude, I don't know how people can sit there and take this kind of crap. I would have absolutely been the butthole and I would have owned that crap. Then again, I can be very petty and passive-aggressive if I'm not careful, so I'm probably not the best example. But if someone wants attention that badly, it just seems rude not to make sure they get it. Laughing my butt off, this answer needs to be seen. Do it. Oh, I love this. Original poster, wait for he baby shower or something and announce your pregnancy there. Not the butthole. Get her a baby onesie that says I'm going to be an uncle or something along those lines. That way it's still for her baby but also announces that you're pregnant. I honestly thought that was beginner level wedding etiquette, like something everybody learns by at least young adulthood. A woman with a grown child knew better. I feel for original poster in the days to come with her being pregnant at the same time as her brother-in-law. Anyone selfish enough to announce their pregnancy at their kid's wedding is bound to demand attention during the pregnancy. Hopefully she sticks to harassing her baby daddy and leaves her grown kid alone during the cravings and nesting periods of the pregnancy. AITA, corrected etiquette thanks to the kind person below. Honestly, it's tacky to even ask to do it. Then the bride and groom will feel pressure to say yes. It's their day, just let them have it. Planning a wedding is stressful enough. We all need some happiness. They don't get to pull that card. She should have explicitly asked if it's okay to announce this. She didn't, and stole your thunder. Not the butthole. You need some happiness? Well, good thing we're having a wedding, right? Coming here to say exactly this. They're making some bullcrap excuses. Not the butthole. Your brother-in-law and everyone else who thinks what she did is okay totally are. I would go no contact with her if you can. Her making your wedding about her is going to be the rest of your life with her, and once her baby comes, your child will be pushed aside by their own grandmother. Not the butthole. Just because your brother-in-law is pregnant doesn't mean she isn't in butthole. Everyone knows that announcing pregnancy/engagement or anything else significant is totally taboo at a wedding. This was not an oversight. You should have continued to announce your own baby news anyway. That would have diluted her news. Congratulations on your wedding and your baby news. Yeah, that's not cool. Brother-in-law was just trying to steal your thunder. Original poster, and that was your day to enjoy. Not the butthole. Brother-in-law is completely delusional if she thinks the guests at the wedding aren't still side-eyeing her for that stunt. Continued to announce pregnancy and welcome new grandma. Make it as awkward as possible. This upsets me. I'm 42 and my oldest son is 24. 1. I am not having any children. 2. Even if I was, would never announce at a family event for anything other than me. Not the butthole. There are a few unspoken rules about weddings. Don't wear white, don't get engaged, and don't announce a pregnancy. I wouldn't bother to tell her about your own pregnancy. Let her find out from social media or from family gossip. If she makes a stink, just remind her how she clearly needs to focus on her own pregnancy, as she just had to announce it at your wedding. Alternately, announce your pregnancy at her baby shower/gender reveal. She clearly likes to have special events enhanced by others' announcements. This is so me. Smiley face. I wish I could upvote this more. Offer to throw the gender reveal. Have a cake made. Have a center added that corresponds to your baby. When she cuts in, yell surprise. And explain it's a baby and grandbaby combo cake. Not the butthole. I'm an event lighting technician. I've been at hundreds of weddings running lights. In my 17 years or so of doing it, only one time have I seen something similar happen. I think it was the bride's sister that grabbed the mic unannounced and declared she was pregnant and had gotten engaged. She made the bride mad enough she had security escort her out of the building. Sadly, I do not have any follow-up on most of the parties I work. But I would assume there was a lot of words in that family the next day. The rest of the family is split down the middle, my side and his, because it was such a close family event anyway and we all need some happiness. Emphasis added. Anyone who says that, ask them what? My wedding wasn't happy? Not the butthole. Also, let brother-in-law be the last to hear about your pregnancy. Original poster replies. That is my husband's plan and I'm more inclined to agree now. Personally, I'd seriously consider not telling anyone or only telling people that would keep it a secret, and showing up to brother-in-law's baby shower visibility pregnant. However, I can hold a grudge sometimes. Not the butthole. Nope. Etiquette 101. You do not make personal announcements at other people's events unless you have cleared it with them. Congrats on getting married and the baby. Make sure you set your boundaries because it's clear she will trample them. Not the butthole. Tacky, tacky, tacky. Oh my word. I mean, of course you assumed she would talk about you and your husband during the toast portion of your wedding. I cannot believe she announced that. Of course, you're not the butthole. She absolutely knew what she was doing by 1. Not telling you the reason she wanted to speak, and 2. Speaking in the first place. Question, did she know you were pregnant? Cause then she's a double ah. Original poster replies. No, she still doesn't know. My husband told my parents after the wedding though because he was so angry at his mum. Why didn't you save it? Don't tell anybody. Act like you're holding a grudge and avoid all of his family until you finally agree to make up and show grace by coming to the baby shower. Visibly pregnant. Oh my, why didn't you tell us sooner? Well, we had planned to announce at the wedding, but then you made your announcement, and we knew it wouldn't be fair to make our wedding day about us. Not the butthole. Everyone knows you don't share your own big news at someone else's event. She made your wedding day about her and it sounds like she knew what she was doing. Not the butthole. A wedding should be about the people getting married. She never should have dropped this bomb without discussing it with you guys first. No matter how close you were, it was selfish to do this on a day that was about you and your husband. I would have been mad as well. I'm sorry that happened. Congratulations on your wedding though. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.